say that like that.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm a Ninja Turtles fan. Okay, I will ooze wherever I like.
This one drink that's not even bad, you won't drink, and I'm confused. I am in anger.
Good for you guys. I don't watch a lot of movies. I go outside. Okay?
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Too Many Words podcast. I'm your host, Isaac William Joseph. Across the way from me is my best friend, Jordan Van Cleve. But it is no normal episode in which this usually is a live stream. But for the sake of, not having to stand around for 3 hours straight, we made it, a con-style episode. Jordan, what are we doing today?
Red Carpet Gala.
Red Carpet Gala for the third year in a row. I don't know how they keep letting us get away with it. They keep letting us in, keep letting us do this thing, but it's an absolute blessing. Thank you, Fleur Cinema, for allowing us to do this for the third year in a row. It feels a little bit different this year.
Yeah, because it's not a live stream.
No, I feel like it's like there's other things involved, I don't know. We're also sitting down this time, but I don't know. I really hope the blizzard does not really shake up how many people are excited to come, But, I
guess we'll see.
So far, pretty good show. I don't know. We've already seen a lot of familiar faces compared to previous years. And we're super excited to hand out some Oscars. Jordan, show the camera the Oscars that we've printed this year. Yep. Bam. That's the really tiny ones. You don't want to give out the tiny ones this year, do we?
We might give out a couple. But show what the actual Oscars look like this year.
So we've upgraded from here. Jordan, you just explain how it was smaller and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah? What? Oh. So I was trying to make a little joke. The left one is the ones we used last year. The right one is, my left. So the left one is the new ones for this year, and the right ones are the ones we used last year. Bit of an upgrade. They got bigger. Bit of an upgrade. They almost didn't happen at all. We got these painted literally at last night by 3 a.m. and I was very tired, and so they were absolutely down to the wire. They're the reason I didn't get to watch Marty Supreme, which is unfortunate. I still want to watch it just because it's Marcel's favorite.
It's okay. Movie. Marty Supreme's not winning anything.
It's going to win something. It's going to win one. I'm pretty confident in that. I really am. Stop doing that.
How Marcellus feels about Marty Supreme, or no, how Marcellus feels about Sinners, I feel about Marty Supreme.
Really?
I don't like it.
You've not been very vocal about that.
I know. It's just the longer I sit on it, the more I'm like, it's just a poor man's one battle after another. I'll say it. Poor man's one battle.
Isn't it like a completely different story?
No.
Really?
I mean, it's less political, and it's more about a guy achieving his dreams. There's different motives, but in the sense of it's a very exploratory, anxiety-inducing thrill of a ride. It is a poor man's one battle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still plan on watching it.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you can't really rebuttal because you haven't seen it yet.
I watched one battle for you, And
that's all you need to see this year, guys. I'm fully confident. That's going to be Best Picture. No ifs, no ands, or buts.
If one
about
battle
it.
gets Best Picture, I'm going to cry.
What?
I said if one battle gets Best Picture, I'm going to cry.
Why?
Because it does not deserve it.
It does not deserve it. Which movie deserves it, Jordan?
Like I said, I think it's a pretty good one between F1, Frankenstein, and Sinners.
This man said F1.
My vote was Frankenstein, but we'll see.
This guy thinks F1 is top 3 for this, right? You keep me on my toes. That's for sure, Jordan.
Yeah.
But yeah, since it is con style, I'm not going to sit here and talk while I don't have much to say. But I guess usually it being a live stream the last 2 years, this would be the part where I say, hey, get your ass over to the Fleur Cinema. But you're not going to see this for
We've
about...
been saying that for like the last 2 episodes, so yeah.
Yeah. Or the last 8.
Yeah.
Something like that. So yeah, if you're not here after we've been telling you to over and over and over and over and over again, I'm just going to take it that you are not a fan.
You know what's
hate
cool?
us.
Is
So-
we might see some reoccurring faces again this year.
Oh, you will. Honestly, if you are a fan of this corner of Too Many Words world, and you've been listening the last 2 years for the Carpet Gala, you're gonna see some people that you remember from last year.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, Caleb and Caleb. That's a
Oh, yeah.
hit.
People
Caleb
love
and
those
Caleb.
guys.
People,
We love
We
those guys.
love Caleb and Caleb. But you know what I also love? The guy holding hors d'oeuvres, and in every 30 seconds he goes from a full plate to an empty one. It's crazy. Hey, bro, love what you're doing. You're getting your steps in, man.
I was gonna make the same joke.
Yeah. Absolutely. I don't know what he said.
Gotta hit that 20K goal.
20K. Oh yeah.
20K steps.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Like
I haven't.
I do like 10K.
I think
a day.
I hit 20K about 4 times a year. Only.
Fun fact: if you do like 80,000, you burn like a whole pound of fat.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I should do that.
Like it's like 86,000 steps equals like 1 pound of fat.
That's awesome.
So
I should try that.
it's a lot.
Yeah, once a week. It's just walking, you know. But anyways, we're gonna go watch the show. All right. So the first Oscar award was slated for Best Actress in a Supporting Role, and that was between Elle Fanning, Inga Lillias. Sorry, so sorry. You did great too. But Amy Madigan, Wunmi Masaku, and Teyana Taylor, and the winner goes to Amy Madigan. Who'd you pick?
I picked Wunmi Musaku from
Yeah,
Sinners.
from Sinners. I picked Elle Fanning from Sentimental Value, but honestly, I was telling people like this was one of the bigger toss-ups for me. I think.
Really?
Very surprising that Amy Madigan would get this.
That
because
is
it's the
what-
only nominations that Weapons as a movie has.
Yeah.
But
So-
honestly, she deserves it because like when I was looking at it, I was thinking about how incredible her performance was, you know? And it was in my heart of hearts just like she was really effective. But like does the Academy like the movie Weapons, you know?
yeah.
I guess they do. So was surprised right out the gate for the award show. We'll get back to you with the next one here soon.
Am I just gonna not talk?
Yeah, you're gonna not talk. What?
What
You're
the
there.
fuck,
You're
dude?
there for direct.
You saw me
decoration.
trying to say things the
Yeah.
entire
Yeah,
time.
you're there for decoration. Okay, I was messing with you. What?
I don't believe you.
You can believe whatever you want. What's up?
I was gonna say it is very surprised that Weapons won this one. I think sure, I think it may have been just because this is the only one they were nominated for, I guess. But yeah, that seems like she did a good job. So it's probably very well deserved. I never watched Weapons, but
You never watched Weapons?
no, I don't like scary movies. You know that.
I mean,
but
it's
you
honestly
have a,
not that scary.
You have a giant poster of it in the living room.
Yes, I
like
do.
a giant poster
Yes,
of
I
it.
do.
It's huge.
It's movie theater size.
It's huge. So like, you know, it obviously is a movie that I know you like a lot.
Oh yeah, I really liked Weapons. Is it my favorite Zach Kreger work? No, but Weapons was pretty well done. It has a very unique, unique perspective on storytelling. But yeah, she did a really good job, and I think the Oscars are back on. So
I mean, it's still just intermission, so like.
it's whatever.
But yeah, I guess yeah.
I like
winner
Conan.
Weapons for best female supporting
Best
actress.
supporting actress.
All right.
Bam, you deserve it, Zach and Amy.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so we just watched the winners announced for
Wieners?
best makeup, best costume design, and best casting. Fun fact about casting: first year ever for excuse me again, casting to be a Oscar nomination. So the first nominees for the first ever
from Mark
casting was Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle, and The Secret Agent and Sinners. Who did you pick for best casting?
Sinners.
Sinners.
I did.
I picked One Battle.
No.
Yeah. It pays to just be better, you know. Just saying. Just saying. So I went from 0-3 to 3 for 6. I got the last 3 correct because so the same movie won for makeup and costume design. And that was going to
Frankenstein.
What?
Frankenstein.
Okay.
Technically, I guess that's the proper way to pronounce
You
something.
know what? Yeah, it is
that.
like a what is it? Like a
I think it's German.
is it?
Stein.
I feel like it's Russian or something. Hey, it's whatever. But yeah, Frankenstein. Shout out to them for getting best costume and best makeup. Truly, y'all went full throttle with it, and y'all earned it. Y'all deserved it.
They did.
I'm pretty dang happy that I put all my cards in on Frankenstein for stuff like that.
Mm.
I also expect them to get. What else did I pick them for? Sorry, I just saw a camera flash. That's a big flash. I also picked him for production design because Frankenstein did really good with that. But Hamnet might win that one too, in my opinion. So I don't
That's
know.
the one. I meant to choose Frankenstein for production design, but
Well, who did you pick for production
I
design?
marked Sinners. Like I know I meant to pick Frankenstein because that's what I said in the episode, but I had trouble remembering which ones.
I think
were which,
Hamnet might be best for that one, just because it's a timepiece almost.
That's true. They also
but-
had like the play, like the
Yeah,
stuff.
that's
That
really
one-
good. But I'm gonna stick to my guns with Frankenstein for production design. We'll find out in this episode if that is right.
I want to do a quick recap while we're in.
Yeah.
So far, we've seen Amy Madigan from Weapons win Actress in a Supporting Role. We've seen Frankenstein for costume design.
K-pop Demon
Frankenstein.
Hunters for animated feature film.
That's on the next. Frankenstein again for makeup and hairstyling. One Battle After Another for casting. Animated short film was The Girl Who Cried Pearls. Where is K-pop?
There's only been 6 of them.
Hunter.
Down in the corner.
Oh, it was right there. I guess
with your
my
thumbs
thumb was
over it.
covering it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry, that's my bad. Look at you.
Oh, what's up, Deb? Yeah.
But yeah, that's
They're passing
what
out
we've got so
cheesecake here
far.
at the Fleur Cinema. Oh, man.
All right.
This has been fun. Let's get back at it.
Yep. I want to make this one. We have a lot to talk about on this one, so we gotta move.
Yeah, we did see a lot of awards announced between this chunk and the last. We talked about best live action short, which is a tie, the 3rd time in Oscars history, I guess. 3rd time? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thanks again for the more mayonnaise. Is there a sandwich I could use all this mayonnaise for? Maybe. Okay. Cool. I don't want to go with just mayonnaise around. You know. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so I voted for Jane Austen's.
What?
I voted for Jane Austen's period drama, but the winners were The Singers and 2 people exchanging saliva.
Yeah. Yeah. You had a 33% chance or better to actually get one because there was 2, and you got none.
Yeah.
Crazy, Jordan. Crazy. I lucked out. I guessed. I picked The Sinners.
I mean, I guess 2. So
See, I started 0-3, and then I got the next 5, and then I missed like 2 more after that.
did we talk about the casting one?
Yeah, we did talk about casting.
Okay.
But best supporting actor. Let's talk about it. I feel so vindicated. Jordan, who won best
Sean
supporting
Penn,
actor?
the one I voted for, the one Isaac voted for, and honestly, I truly believe he's the one that is most
This is the
deserving.
correct one. Hope, I'm so sorry. She
I'm
thinks
not-
Jacob Elordi as Frankenstein should have gotten it. I understand, hours in the makeup chair, becoming like a monster and all this stuff, and being a monster and all this stuff. Absolutely.
think-
Jacob Elordi's got range.
For this one specifically, it's good to note that them winning this award does not mean that the other ones were bad.
Yeah.
It just means that this one was the best.
I definitely think that the supporting roles were the most up in the air out of a lot of these, truly. But yeah, Sean Penn. I've been saying Sean Penn is my pick for Best Supporting Actor since months ago, and I'm really happy that he got it. Really happy that he got it. Homie no-showed the Oscars, and they're gonna freaking mail it to him or something. That's crazy.
Who won for adapted screenplay?
So
Isaac?
what's frustrating me is the adapted screenplay and the original screenplay one, because it happened. It was like the same thing where I was like, my heart wants it to be this, but it's probably going to be that. And it happened back to back. You could literally, for adapted and both original, just go with like the best movie out of the 5, which is One Battle for adapted and Sinners for original, in which they both got the Oscar for that. But my heart went Begonia and my heart went Sentimental Value, for both of which they won it in my heart. But yeah, at the end of the day, if you literally, as a novice, if you just pick anything One Battle or anything Sinners, you're gonna do a pretty good job filling this out, I think. I mean, I say that even though that's Sinners' first Oscar of the night.
Yeah. I did think Begonia was going to get adapted, but they did not. Which is, I mean,
they had the best dialogue, but adapted for One Battle, I get it.
And then I went with Sinners for the original because,
Yeah,
So.
that one's pretty easy. But
so how many have you gotten right so far then?
I think I've gotten 6. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm at 4.
I would have had 8 if I went with my brain for both of the writing categories, but I went with my heart for the writing categories. Wait, what? You said you're at what?
4.
4. Okay. We're doing pretty good. But looks like Conan O'Brien's back on TV. We're fully caught up. Let's get back at it. All right. So, no new announced winners since last chunk, but the ever so famous returning Caleb and Caleb for this annual Oscars thing. Dude, it's you guys are my favorite part of this whole thing. Like, truly.
What is this, the third year now?
Yeah,
the third one, yeah.
Third year in a row.
Yeah.
How you guys been?
Good.
Doing great.
Yeah, it was a major factor in making sure we were here tonight, was getting to see the podcast, guys.
Yes, they like us too. It's mutual. Guys, for people who are new to you guys,
Yes.
Can you retell the skinny on how you guys met and how movies are so significant to you guys?
Sure. So we met through an online movie trivia competition that we have both run called Movie Melee on Multiplex Entertainment, and we still play. In fact, I think we actually have a Teams match where we're going to be playing against each other again.
Yes, that is
coming up
that,
eventually.
Well, we
Coming
don't
up
know that.
eventually.
Knock on wood. That depends on how.
I'm jinxing the hell out of you.
Yeah,
but
because you're scared of me. That's what's happening.
I would love to never
he beat
play you
me
again.
once.
I took his
in
belt.
our entire 8 years of knowing each other. He beat me once,
goodness.
and now
The
he's
most
gonna.
important one. I took his belt. I'm 3-time champ now.
Well, how about that?
Defending, but
I'm
no,
like
we
a 7-time champion, so whoop-de-doo.
Semantics.
With
But
that
no.
and a quarter, you can get yourself a gumball. Come on.
But no, we met through that, and we've been meeting up for the Oscars about almost every year since 2020. Or 2021, I guess technically. So that's it's been a blast coming and predicting, and I'm doing much better than him this year.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask. We're about a third to a halfway through of the awards.
Yeah.
How's it looking for you guys so far?
I decided to make a swing that did not pay off. I went very much in on Sinners.
Yeah.
That is not paying off. I thought with how the SAGs were reacting to that one, I really thought that there was going to be some energy in the room. And I think it missing casting, Sean Penn
That's
winning.
a crazy loss.
I think it's One Battle After Another's tonight, which is fine. I loved that movie.
It
I thought it
will
was great.
probably. Maybe.
Sean Penn, I think, is the deserved winner for me of the supporting actor class. I'm not disappointed it wasn't Delroy Lindo. It's just I love Delroy Lindo. That was one shot.
It is mildly annoying that Sean Penn was not here to deliver 9 minutes of weird commentary on stage. That is an unfortunate L on his part.
It's nice though that like now that Sean Penn has won 3, he actually has one he earned, as opposed to
This is very
the
true.
ones for Mystic River and Milk, which he
That's true.
stole from
We
Mickey
disagree.
Rourke and Bill Murray or Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, but-
respectfully.
We disagree there.
Or Ben Kingsley. Ben Kingsley in House of Sand and Fog is great. More people need to see that movie. He is fantastic. Ben Kingsley should have won that year.
You guys are really showcasing y'all's love and knowledge of movies. Like, you guys ever impress me with just the history of specifically the Oscars in and of itself, but just movies in general. But yeah, so far how it's going for me, this is the first year ever I actually watched every Best Picture nomination.
Nice.
It's fun, right?
It is. It really is, especially keeping score with the things and stuff.
Exactly.
I'm going with my heart on some things. Sometimes it's paying off. Sometimes it isn't. I should have went with my brain on both adapted and original screenplay because my heart wanted Begonia and Sentimental Value, but my brain was like, One Battle in Centers. That's pretty much, in the pocket, pretty sure, especially when, those two movies aren't going against each other in the same category. But I loved Begonia for the dialogue. I loved Sentimental Value for, I don't know, the payoff in how it turned.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
I love movies where you are constantly guessing. My favorite trope, the way I describe it, is movie where they set up. If a movie tells you, Bigfoot is the answer to the problems, and then the whole movie's like, there's no Bigfoot, and then the reveal is Bigfoot didn't do this, and the reveal is Bigfoot exists anyway. That is my favorite trope. Is you're right, but not about this specific thing. But the Begonia is great. It does that to the best degree.
Begonia was awesome.
a very
Begonia
fun
was
movie.
so awesome, and I will debate with folks that will say Begonia was predictable.
No.
Because the whole time it keeps you guessing. And here comes Jordan, who just watched the last winner for what?
So the winner for production design goes to Frankenstein.
Okay. Yes, that's what we both
Chalk.
thought. That makes sense. It's Guillermo del
Yeah.
Toro. Like,
Of course.
he always, with exception of Nightmare Alley, like he's been on a pretty heavy streak
He
of
usually
production
deserves
design winners
those.
when he's nominated.
He deserves those usually.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
deserves
that's-
them usually. He wins usually when his film is nominated. I want to say this is the third win for a Guillermo del Toro movie.
Yes, Pan's Labyrinth and The Shape of Water. Before.
For production design.
That's nice. I have a lot of friends that love Guillermo del Toro. This is actually my first del Toro movie that I've watched in full.
Oh yeah.
I've had friends recommend The Shape of Water.
I love The Shape of Water.
What
I
was
think
that other movie
Pan's
you just named?
Labyrinth is like
Pan's Labyrinth?
a brilliant fantasy story.
great movie.
Totally. I love films that are like fantasy but blurring the lines between fantasy and reality,
Oh, yeah.
where you're kind of constantly questioning like what's real, what's in a character's head. Kind of like Big Fish and Oh Brother Where Art
Begonia.
Thou,
I love
and
Big Fish.
films like that.
Yeah, I got Big Fish on VHS.
Love Big Fish.
Yeah. I've
Big
recently got into the physical media niche, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Big Fish was one of the first things I needed to get. Are you guys big physical media guys?
He is not a physical
I
media guy.
Take me to the digital space all day because it's easier for me. But
It is
he
easier.
is big.
I
on
will
physical.
admit it. It's
I
easier.
have at least 600 discs, maybe more.
Very large collection on his. Part.
Some DVDs, some Blu-rays. I
a
kind
couple
of,
Criterion.
couple like I think I'm at like 30 Criterion
Yeah.
now. But yeah, and my goal is to eventually have every Best Picture winner on DVD or Blu-ray or some form, and I'm like, I think
That's
50 films
99
down.
movies, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be 98
After tonight.
After tonight.
But-
So yeah.
Well,
Okay.
99 if you want to count Sunrise.
I mean, that's fair. I feel like if we retroactively counted Sunrise as the Best Picture winner, which in the very first Oscars, Best
had
Picture
two.
was basically split into two categories, one called Outstanding Picture, one called Artistic Picture. Outstanding went to Wings and is generally considered to be the first true Best Picture winner, but Sunrise, which is a much more like arty movie.
It's a better movie.
And it is a better movie.
I love
It's a
your
better
confidence, brother.
It's a better movie.
It is a better movie. It's a
I have
fantastic film.
often had the debate that if we chose Sunrise to be the first Best Picture winner, and that was what we deemed the first, and we acted like it was the first and everything, it would change the entire outcome of what we have as Best Picture winners across 100 years.
Jordan has come back with another announcement.
Who won?
And the winner for Best Visual Effects
Avatar?
goes to Avatar: Fire and Ash.
There we go.
Let's keep that streak going, baby.
Dude.
We love Avatar.
I'm trying to think. Is it now tied with Middle-earth, Lord of the Rings for most visual effects films from a franchise? Or visual effects wins from a franchise?
I believe so. I believe both have 3, and I don't think anything else has more than that.
Yeah, so that is a record-tying win.
And when it wins number 4 in like 3 years, I will run laps around our friend Jack Benchuk.
Because Jack is a big Lord of the Rings guy.
And I don't
Middle-earth
like
guy.
those movies.
See, I haven't seen those movies.
I should amend that statement. They're good movies. They're just not my thing.
Okay, yeah, that's what I chalk it up to. What's up?
I'm sorry, but they're so boring.
I like this guy. I like that.
I once got yelled at by Twitter because I said the score for Finding Nemo was better than the score, not for the first one, but for Return of the King, which is like 80% recycled score from the first movie anyway. And film Twitter got so mad at me at that time.
Was pretty at your throat for that.
It was really aggressive
It was quite
and
fun to
really
watch.
weird.
Finding Nemo just doesn't have the cult that the Lord of the Rings does.
It
you know?
really doesn't. And I
Despite
didn't
being the greatest
realize-
animated film ever made, it is
I love
Top
that.
5. Top 5.
greatest.
I mean,
Number
it
one.
is pretty influential. I was quoting it at my last Dungeons and Dragons session. So.
Heck yeah.
Fish are friends, not food.
Yeah, yeah,
Shark bait. Ooh ha ha.
exactly.
I rest my case.
Cool. So I love asking you guys this question every single year. Who's best picture this year?
Winning or our pick?
Let's do both.
Okay. My overall pick, Marty Supreme. Like my personal
Okay.
favorite. I loved Marty Supreme.
Okay.
I'm very into kind of what I call the anxiety comedy, right?
Sure.
Where the whole way through you're incredibly anxious, you're incredibly nervous, but you're laughing partially out of nervousness, partially because the situation is so funny and ridiculous. I think One Battle After Another at this point is what's going to win. I think it's on the momentum. It was between that or Sinners, and
And he
I
chose
think
Sinners.
I thought it was going to be Sinners, but now I'm locking it in.
I locked in
One
with
Battle.
my head and said One Battle will win.
Yeah.
My heart was screaming Sinners, and if somehow it still wins, I will be very happy. Sinners is my best picture winner this year. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, it's One Battle versus Sinners pretty much
really
for
is.
most of these. I love One Battle. You know, Sinners
movie.
came out so early in the year. You know, for a long time, that was a lot of people's favorites. And then One Battle happened, and I'm like, wow. You know, that was incredible. You're gonna hate this take, but I keep finding myself saying Marty Supreme is a poor man's One Battle because it's a very similar movie. It just executes at a poorer level.
See, okay. I understand what you mean in terms of it being very similar. I would also count One Battle After Another as an anxiety comedy.
Yes.
And I did quite enjoy One Battle After Another.
Yes, it's very
I
good.
am of the take like that the first 40 minutes of One Battle After Another are like really good.
Okay.
And then once Dirty Work by Steely Dan comes in, then we're at like all-timer, like let's go.
Yeah.
Like once that song hits and we actually get into like the meat and potatoes of the movie, love it.
Yeah.
I think both are great. For me, Marty Supreme is at 11 already.
Okay. See, you know what made me not like Marty Supreme?
What?
So I can understand, and you're gonna say that's the point, right?
You didn't like the main character.
You kind of, yes.
Yeah.
It's just like there was just not a lot of redeeming qualities for him. Because I don't know how much honor there is in needing to prove that you're the best, right?
You're
Like,
talking to the wrong two guys.
You are talking to two guys who have
his
tried to
character
prove
arc
that they
was
are
crying at the hospital when he saw his kid. That was his arc. We
That's a
had
good arc.
37 seconds of arc. That was it.
30. Hold on. Saying 37 seconds of arc is diminishing the journey that you saw him go
Okay.
on up to the last 30 seconds.
Sure.
He has to go through that to get to that moment. If he doesn't, it's really the final ping pong game where he gets what he wants in that moment, that he, on the other side of it, is like, there's something more to this
I guess.
what I have been wanting.
Unfortunately, ping pong matters more than online movie trivia, and you're talking to two guys who have tried to be the best at online movie trivia.
Everybody's got their thing.
One former world champ and one current world champ. Gonna say that just to piss you off.
He has to do the dig. He has to.
I get it.
He won't let it go.
Here's the reason I make the dig.
Sure.
This man is quite literally the Michael Jordan of the sport.
Okay.
And I am maybe the Scottie Pippen.
Okay.
And the fact that I beat him. Imagine if you blocked Michael Jordan's shot at the buzzer beater to win.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I
Pretty
became a
redeeming.
champion.
And you know what he's saying right now? I took that personally.
He did take that personally.
Remember that in April, buddy.
Get there first.
I love these guys so much. Okay, cool. Since we're here, don't want to miss too many awards announcements, but best female and best male acting out of you guys. What do you think?
I think it's gonna be Michael B. Jordan and Jessie Buckley. I think it deserves to go to Michael B. Jordan and Emma Stone.
Okay.
It depends on when Chalamet died out, because Chalamet was the front runner for a little bit.
Yep.
And
He's trending down right now.
He's coming down right now, and in the actual ones that crossed over with the voting, Jordan was winning or somebody else was winning. So I am going to say Jordan, and Buckley's got it locked up for actress.
Buckley
like, wrap it
It's
up,
yeah.
go home.
If-
Not my pick. I would go Emma Stone for Begonia. I
Okay.
think she threaded that needle
If they
incredibly.
open
but-
the envelope and it is anyone other than Jessie Buckley, it is a La La Land level upset.
or a Olivia Colman winning for the favorite level upset, which, I mean, Yorgos Lanthimos has done the best actress upset before. Let's hope for
Let's
it.
give Emma Stone her third Oscar. Let's
Yeah.
go.
She deserves it.
I think she did incredible.
What a tightrope performance, because you
Great.
have to be like believable as both outcomes.
Yes, yeah.
And she walked that fine line so well.
Yeah, the narrative really sits on how she delivers that entire role from start to finish. If I could sum up Jessie Buckley's performance in one word, though, I would say raw.
I would
Yeah.
sum her up as a menace to cinema
Oh,
because she is talking in a theater in the third act.
I
you
mean,
know what?
that is a fair
Absolute
point.
menace.
That is a fair point. I agree. I would say of the nominees, Jessie Buckley was my second favorite. I thought she was.
My least favorite of the nominees.
See, I think you're just crazy on that. But I think that she totally, you're right, totally raw. Specifically, I think that third act just brings it home when
Yeah.
she's watching the performance and is making all the connections. I think that's what makes everything come together.
Yeah, it's kind of like what we said earlier. Offshoot, a movie about theater, I guess. in this
Yeah,
one,
exactly.
Instead of movies, but
Movies about, I think,
Similar tone, not tonally, but thematically to Sentimental Value.
yeah,
A film in conversation with another film.
absolutely.
a big theme I would say this year is absolutely like how art affects both the artist and the people around them.
Absolutely.
That's what Sentimental Value was about. That's what Hamnet was about.
Yeah, there's a lot of parallels between those two.
Absolutely. I would also say that's what Jay Kelly, which did not get nominated, that film was also very much about that.
What are we looking at? Oh,
I'm
someone
trying
just
to
won.
see who won.
Oh,
but
yeah, that's the documentary. I don't know if it's a docu-short or a docu-feature, but Jordan's about to
I
tell
think
us
it's
here soon.
docu-short. I think that's All the Empty Rooms.
They're finding out what won.
I mean, they're doing their speech now.
I couldn't quite tell. I heard Kimmel was presenting it, and I heard very loud reactions to his presenting. So I have a thought. I have an idea of what was being said, but
So
I'm
you guys
fascinated.
also take the time to watch the full documentaries and the
I have seen everything nominated for an Oscar this year, with the exception of 2 of the documentary shorts, 1 documentary feature, and that stupid Viva Verity movie that was nominated for original song.
He's better at me at the like real niche ones like documentary and documentary short, but I try my best to see as much above the line as I can and as many
Gotcha.
like technicals I can. And we always have a tradition of on Saturday we watch all of the nominated live action and
Animated shorts in the theater, yep. With our friend Cameron Retro, who is probably sitting in the theater going, wow, It's very quiet next to us at this moment.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys watch the Oscars like it's a basketball game
Yes.
almost, you know?
Well,
100%.
they said, one battle after another for casting, and I think I screamed, what?
Who'd you pick for that?
I was picking Sinners.
I also thought it was
Also,
gonna
when
be
they said it
Sinners.
was a tie, I think I lost my mind. I think I started screaming. That's the equivalent of like overtime field goal buzzer beater to win. I was like, oh my gosh.
First tie in 13 years.
Yeah,
like
since
that's
Skyfall and
crazy.
Zero Dark 30 tied for sound editing.
Exactly.
And the only other tie before that was Best Actress, Barbara Streisand, and Katharine Hepburn.
What's funny is the guy who had to inform everybody it was a tie was Kumail
Yeah.
Nanjiani.
Great decision.
Like, he immediately was like, this is not a joke.
He had to be like, hold on.
I am not doing a joke.
This is not a bit. I'm serious. I think my favorite presenting duo of the night so far has been Downey and Evans because I have such a sentimental attachment to the MCU guys. So
Yeah. The subtleties in the green suit and the blue suit, you know?
I think that movie's gonna be good, man. I
I'm
think it's
looking
gonna be
forward to
good.
it, you know?
I am ready to be hurt again by the MCU. I am ready to be
I
disappointed.
am ready to believe that the band getting back together means there's no reason for it to be bad.
Yeah. There's that whole art versus entertainment argument, but like I really do have a soft spot. The MCU is the reason why I got into movies, to be really honest.
Oh,
That's
I
awesome.
love the MCU. That's
Love
why
them.
I'm saying I'm ready to be hurt again. Of like I've been disappointed sometimes, and
Yeah.
I want Doomsday to be good, but I'm holding out hope it'll be good.
I watched all of them in a theater since I think Iron Man 2 is the first one I was allowed to actually go see. But I love those movies so deeply. So I want Doomsday to be excellent.
Heck yeah.
What is
So,
We got two. So they just did documentary feature film and short film. Well, they did short film first. So the winner for documentary short film was All the Empty Rooms.
Chalk. Let's go.
That's
Called
what I
it.
voted for too. It was completely a guess. And then the winner for documentary feature film is Mr. Nobody against Putin.
Okay.
I am a genius.
We were right.
I am so smart.
He talked
Guys,
me into it. He talked me into
Look me
it.
in the eyes, internet. I am genius. I am brilliant. Best documentary for the last 3 years, now 4, has gone to the same kind of subject matter, and the guy who it's about is nominated for the Oscar. That's just a cherry on top win. Take the points. Take the points. Cover the spread. I'm telling you.
I will just say The Perfect Neighbor
Was my pick.
really good. It is on Netflix if you haven't had a chance to see it. Incredibly well edited. I think it should have been nominated for editing, which
Yes.
does happen that a documentary does get the editing nom.
Well, Woodstock, Thelma
Yeah.
Schumacher's first nomination.
oh man.
But no, The Perfect Neighbor is my favorite documentary of that class. If it had won, I'd have been happy. But I watched Mr. Nobody against Putin, turned it off, and went, so yeah, that's probably going to win. Just knowing what they've been giving it to. I tried to convince everyone else. I was like, guys,
convinced
I
me.
convinced him, but I tried to convince everyone else. I'm like, I get it. But let's be so real. The rest of the world does not care what happens in America, and this is an international voting body. So there's no shot that Perfect Neighbor is going to win in a category that has a movie like Mr. Nobody against Putin in it. So,
Good call.
victory!
Perfect Neighbor is almost entirely put together by body cam footage, which is really
Yes,
fascinating.
very cool presentation is the word I'm looking for.
Now, I know this topic has long since passed, but I didn't get the opportunity to talk about it. But best picture for me, I actually gave it to Frankenstein.
Oh, wow.
Yes, a little bit of an uncommon choice from what I hear. But
Yeah.
I really disliked Begonia, and I really disliked
yeah.
One Battle After Another. Both movies made me angry. So
That's fair.
doesn't like movies that actually do their job and invoke emotion.
no, that's not true. That's not true.
I'm
What
sure
didn't you
Frankenstein
like
is
about
a
I don't
is
like
an emotionally
anxiety.
effective
That's
film.
specifically that's not my taste.
That's
I
fair.
can see that they're both good films in their own right. Begonia, I'm not so sure about, but
Did you hate the ending? Is that what really pissed you off? Was the ending?
I mean, I called it probably about 3/4 of the way through.
Okay.
But like when she like kind of like committed to it, like to him, that's what I was like.
I mean, really, when they get into the
eh.
closet, you can kind of piece together this is going somewhere. I don't know if I was ready to believe they were going to make that jump.
Yeah.
And when they go there, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't like completely floored, but I was like, okay, they had the balls to go there. That's impressive.
Yeah, pretty much what it was like for me too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought it was too freaky.
That's fair. I liked Frankenstein a lot. I think it might be my favorite Frankenstein adaptation.
No, as someone who has
people
seen,
Yeah.
as someone who has seen a large amount of Frankenstein adaptations, I would say this is the best one. As much as I
I'm
love
also-
the original Bride of Frankenstein.
Bride of Frankenstein for the longest time was my favorite Frankenstein movie. I will also fully admit on camera I am a freak who kind of likes the movie Victor Frankenstein. So I'm the one guy who paid to see that in the theater. Guys.
On your point of it being the most accurate one, it's really interesting though, because I would say before this, the most accurate one was the Kenneth Branagh one from the 90s, which I would say is not a great movie.
No.
Like, it's very accurate to the book, but I think Robert De Niro as the monster is really miscast. Kenneth Branagh's not a great casting for Henry Frankenstein.
It's
I think
hard when
there's
you're
a
the
lot
boss
of
making the
mistakes.
movie. You can't really tell yourself, no, it's Aaron Sorkin's problem at the moment as a director. No
little
one's
bit.
telling him no.
Unfortunately, he should have removed
phenomenal
the
writer.
Herbert Hoover phone, not Herbert Hoover, J. Edgar Hoover phone call.
True. Phenomenal writer.
Being the Ricardos.
Yeah, I will
Probably
say,
nominated next year.
even though there's not a single fiber of me that thinks Frankenstein will get Best Picture, I feel like Frankenstein is going to be one of those movies that people will still watch
Oh, yeah.
after a few years. And
Definitely.
these conversations are done for.
We were kind of talking about that, of like what movies from like the past 5 years that were nominated basically don't exist in conversation
I think
anymore.
it has really been the biggest problem with the Oscar nominees of the 2010s is that most of them do not exist when Oscar season is done, whereas the 2010s really owned with, like, they nailed it. Like, almost all their nominations, we still, like, talk about, like, even, like, Spotlight. We still talk about Spotlight, and even from the Spotlight year, we're still talking about Mad Max Fury Road, and we're still talking about The Big Short in some conversations, and The Bridge of Spies. Like, those come up. La La Land and
The Martian,
The
I feel like,
Martian
still gets brought up.
Once Upon a
The
Time in
Martians.
Hollywood. Like,
yeah.
they've nailed their nominees. This last 6 years, I think Oscar season ends, and truthfully, until tonight, I don't think I've had a conversation with another human being about The Brutalist in the last year. Even though I think that's a great movie, or like even like the two really like COVID heavy years of nominees, movies that were nominated just don't really exist. Like Nomadland and Coda are winners, and I really feel like they're really anonymous winners in hindsight. So I just watched all 10 of the previous nominees over the last week in lead up to this, and evaluated them all. And that was my biggest takeaway, was that Coda and Nomadland really didn't really deserve to win their years, but not only did they not deserve to win, it points exactly to the biggest problem of those 2 years with the Oscars, which was everyone was deeply affected by the world going on and chose to look for escape. And that's fair, but then it also caused us to overlook great escapist movies like Dune or West Side Story, or things that I think traditionally might have gotten more pull, like The Trial of the Chicago 7, become nominees that simply just sit on a nominee list.
Yeah.
So, or The Power of the Dog. Like, I've never talked to anyone about The Power of the Dog since the 2021 season ended. It's like, it's very weird. 2022 and 2023 might be the 2 years where we have the most consistent list of nominations that hold up, like Top Gun Maverick, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans, Poor Things, Barbie, Oppenheimer, like the holdovers. Those exist. So
I got Fablemans on disc 2 days ago.
it's a great movie.
So good.
Very good.
One of my favorite ending shots in like the
Yeah,
last
brother. Yes.
10 years, maybe even of all time. I would say in Spielberg's career, one of his like top 5 shots, period.
I mean,
Sure.
it's a joke, you know?
Yeah.
It's a great wink and a nod in a movie that is clearly him telling you the story of his life while changing names so that he can do his job well.
But I almost feel like it's this like little hand wave to the audience
It
of
is.
like, I'm here.
Well, it's also he ends the movie by like directly telling the story he told his whole career and dramatizing it, which doing that with David Lynch is like brilliant. Letting David Lynch do that's great. R.I.P. Miss David Lynch.
Absolutely.
Well, he was not in the In Memoriam. Was he in last year's In Memoriam? Maybe. Yes, I think
Yeah,
he was.
I think he
We had
passed
this
away
problem
last year.
where last year we were like, no, yeah, he died at the beginning of 2025, so he would have been in that one in memoriam. Because he freaked out because he's like, is Gene Hackman not in the in memoriam? And we had to like think about if he was in last year's then. It's the problem with the Oscars being so late. I'm surprised they didn't do like a tribute to Duvall
Yeah, that's interesting. They did Redford and Reiner, but not Duvall.
and kind of O'Hara
And Keaton.
And it was Keaton and O'Hara. The Rob Reiner one just killed me. I worship Billy Crystal, so to have him come out and do that and have him choke through tears, like I was like, I'm gonna lose my mind right now.
I wish Albert Brooks would have been there too, though.
Albert Brooks like has an allergy to being at the Oscars.
That is true. I mean, hey, he has that line in The Muse where she's like, "Daddy, what's a humanitarian? It's someone who's never won an Oscar."
Correct.
But yeah, David Lynch, I just love his quote in The Fablemans. It's like, if the horizon's at the top, it's interesting. If the horizon's at the bottom, it's interesting. If the horizon's in the middle, it's boring as shit. You know?
It's a great line.
And it's so true to John Ford's philosophy.
Yep.
If you go back and you watch those John Ford movies, that is
Catch
the
it.
cinematography for most of them. Man Who Shot Liberty Valance is just, to me, that's
Well,
like
the
one of the
shot
great
from
Westerns.
The Searchers
Oh, yeah.
is like
That's like a top 10 shot of all time.
right, but that specific shot is like emblematic of that philosophy.
Absolutely. The doorway shot at the end of that movie that's
Yeah.
bookends between the two halves of the movie.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I love you guys so much. You guys are very passionate. Going back to a conversation we had, I think a year ago, is categories that don't exist yet, but we want them to. Obviously, casting became a thing this
Yeah.
year. People are talking about stunts finally being one
be there
next
next
year.
year, yeah.
Deserved.
But, since we're on the topic of, movies that kind of die after Oscar season, now this is like a little extra creative.
Oh,
right?
boy.
Right? I just got the idea from kind of like what you were talking about. What if there was a timeless category for movies that were nominated 10 years ago?
like a retroactive award.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't hate that.
Maybe not even movies that were originally nominated that year, but movies that
Sure.
are actually being a little bit timeless since 10 years ago. You
Sure,
know?
like a reclamation award.
I don't know.
I
I think
think-
that'd be cool.
I think what would be really cool is if every 10 years they did like a decade Oscars.
Ooh.
Like,
Yeah.
you revote and you take all of the films from, like, at the end of this year, all of the films from the 2020s, and they're all pitted against each other to,
Could be
like,
fun.
find the ultimate one. But I agree with you. I think retroactively it would be very interesting
Just something that
to
makes
see.
people feel old, you know?
I think if there's any categories left to be added, the one that I have become more and more in favor of, well, there's two. I would love to see Best First Feature instituted at the Oscars.
Best First
I think it's a category that gives new upcoming filmmakers the chance, and the Oscars their own Best New Artist award, where you get to call your shot like the Grammys do, and it gives the potential to create a new curse. Because the Grammys curse is my favorite phenomenon of all time.
See, that's where we disagree, is that I think that's exactly why it shouldn't be a category.
But I think it's
because,
so
like,
fun.
Mark Cohn won the Grammy for Best New Artist. Do we
Esperanza
know who that
Spalding.
is? We do not know who Mark Cohn is.
my
He's the
favorite-
Walking in Memphis guy, and he beat way more notable artists.
My favorite of those is Esperanza Spalding beating Drake, Justin Bieber, Florence and the Machine, and Kendrick Lamar. That's the
Wow.
five. That's the four. And it's like, whoa. That's my favorite. But I want that at the Oscars. That'd be so fun. But the thing that I've more and more heard talked about that I would love is to see 2 new performance categories added for Best Featured Actor in a Film. For the people who have very little screen time and make an impression, give them their own nomination. We kind of do that with my awards, the Co-Oscars. We have like a Best Cameo award that kind of dual functions that. But I love the idea of someone like Tia Sebastiana from The Secret Agent
Yes.
getting recognized because she's iconic and great in that movie and deserves some form of a recognition.
And the winner for music, original score, goes to Sinners.
Ludwig
Deserved.
Göransson is about to break John Williams' record. He has 3 in 8 years. John had 4 in 10. And if he wins again next year for the Odyssey, like I think he will have 4 in 9, and will be on a better trajectory than John Williams was.
I will say, I thought the score for F1 was kind of underrated.
It
Hans
was.
Zimmer is, on top for me. Loves Hans. But also Begonia. This is another one I probably would have given that to. They
I
have
like this. I
very
like Joskin
unique
Fendrix a
score.
lot.
Very
Of the
unique score.
nominees, my pick would have actually been One Battle After Another. I think what Johnny Greenwood's doing there specifically is fantastic, but I also think Daniel Lopatin should have been nominated for Marty Supreme. I really love that.
They keep missing that guy. Uncut Gems is a great score. Good Time's a great score. They keep missing that guy. He's great with this one, too.
I had a feeling that Sinners was going to be really swinging for anything sound related.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like they had like a whole team for sound production in general, and I loved, like, Jordan. We watched it in theaters here at the Fleur back in, I think, March. It was my second time watching it, and I got to watch Jordan watch it for the first time.
That's fun.
And he kept on saying, "This sound production is insane."
It is.
You know?
It really is.
And so, if K-pop Demon Hunters does not get best original song, it
The
has to
world
be singer.
imploded. If K-pop Demon Hunters did not win that, you would hear a scream so loud out of our theater from Jesse Redshaw.
Everyone would lose their minds.
The room would be combusting into ash.
Oh, man.
And Varang would be walking out.
Oh man, that's great.
It's going to win.
I love how you mentioned if there were to be new categories, new artists.
Yeah.
I am a filmmaker attacking my first feature right now.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. It's the scariest thing I've ever done in my life.
It is very difficult, isn't it?
It's very difficult.
I love it. I make. I'm part of the North Dakota Film Society back home.
Heck yeah.
I've made a few shorts, a couple documentaries, but tackling a feature is like it's just even doing the short form version of it is crazy. So to go for a feature, man, that's impressive stuff.
I've done a couple of shorts, but now I'm taking a bite, which I'm sure maybe too early in my career. But the best way to learn is by doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And something like that I would be all for, with that being a new category.
It would be really fun, especially because I like the idea of being able to go back and look and be like, who did we give best first feature to? Like the DGA has it, they do it, so put in the Oscars. Like it's really fun to go back and look at, like, if 2017 Jordan Peele was probably that Oscar would be etched with his name on it, and to be like
absolutely.
looking, now he's yet to make the 4th movie, and to have us kind of look back and go, so where's the next movie, Jordan?
Yeah.
Like, how do we
He's
feel
kinda
about it?
sliding into that producer role.
He is, yeah.
Because you had him, and that was kind of divisive between audiences.
He's nominated for Black Klansman as a producer.
Yeah.
So he's a very talented guy.
And he's producing another film that's got a trailer out called, I think, Spilled Milk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, he's really just, I don't know. There's a part of me that feels like he just really wants to help other younger guys make their movies, and that's super respectable.
That
you
is.
know? I would love to work with him someday. That would be like an absolute honor,
Of course.
But yeah, I think, guys, we've been talking for 36 minutes.
Oh,
This
man.
has been a really good 30.
We're really good at chatting.
We are.
I love everything about this. Honestly, if you guys are like a mainstay for this annual thing, I wouldn't have it any other way. But before you get out of here, I have Oscars for you.
Oh my gosh.
The tradition.
Little mini Oscar. They got bigger from last year.
Oh, heck
I have to say thank you to the Academy. I also need to say thank you to many people, including Abraham Lincoln, Arthur Kennedy, and Jerskin Fendrix.
I will thank the same people Weird Al challenged when he did the Ice Bucket Challenge back in 2014, Barack Obama, Dalai Lama, and the Pope.
Correct.
I love that. Okay.
Thank you, Pope Leo.
Last one before you guys are packing up, I hear, I guess. So the winner for sound was F1.
Great.
Really? You know what? I can't be too surprised.
I did predict that.
Cargo Vroom always wins.
And then
You know what? Yeah.
4v Ferrari, Cargo Vroom always wins.
was there a record now that Joseph Kaczynski just set by doing that?
He has 2.
He has 2, but like, is
He
there
was
a
nominated for Tron
sound?
Legacy.
Could
But is there a
F1 really
sound
be a
record
two-time Oscar winner?
that he just beat? Like, didn't Joseph, like, because Top Gun Maverick won Best Sound.
Yep.
So, is this the first time a director has won Best Sound back to back?
I mean, he doesn't get the Oscar, but yeah, maybe.
Actually, no, not the first time. Peter Jackson.
I was gonna say
Duh.
that I feel like it's happened before, but
Yeah.
Kaczynski is the sound guy when it comes to Hollywood right now.
The it sounds like the Academy loves engines.
Yes.
Car go vroom never goes wrong in sound. Always.
What are the odds of them getting best editing?
Stephen Marone's already won for Traffic, and they're going to give that to Andy Jurgensen for One Battle After Another. He doesn't have an Oscar.
Yeah, I would say F1 is probably the third place in the race in terms of the odds.
Okay.
As much as I do think F1 is really well edited, like,
Yes.
I'm a sucker for a good split screen. I love a good split screen.
I love Stephen Marion. I love the editing in F1. I would be happy if that wins, and I don't think it's impossible, but it's improbable.
Yes, I would agree.
Awesome. Well, it's always awesome to have you guys, Caleb and Caleb. Give us a shout out of where people can find you guys and what you be doing.
I'll let you take it since we do the same things.
You can find us on Multiplex Entertainment on YouTube, multiplexentertainmentnetwork.com for the website, thecohoskers.com, our own awards that we do. We have a tri-monthly podcast that we do where we reevaluate a year in full and give out retroactive awards for the Co-Oscars, which is really great. Movie Melee and Blockbuster Brawl on Multiplex Entertainment. Come play some trivia. Join us on Facebook. I run Blockbuster Brawl. Boat helps me write Blockbuster Brawl, and you can play us in Movie Melee.
Heck yeah. I love you guys so much, truly.
Always a pleasure.
But yeah, let's get back at it. So
Absolutely.
watching some more announcements. and
Absolutely. I'm
winners.
sure we have Red Shaws to talk to. So.
Yeah, I'm sure they are wanting us back.
Okay, I'm not sure what microphone I'm using, but it doesn't really matter. Anyways, so Isaac has opted to set out on this segment. We're going to talk about the last three. So it was... Well, the last one they just did was Best International Feature Film. And Sentimental Value was the winner. And I chose Sentimental Value, so I got another one right. The one before that was, I think, Cinematography, which I chose Train Dreams. And I believe Sinners won.
For cinematography.
Yes. What was the one before that? Editing?
Yeah.
Okay. And for film editing, I chose F1. And One Battle After Another got the win on that, which is very, very fun and interesting. So, like, I'm a little bit, I think the cinematography was definitely another upset. But, like, not like in a bad way, you know. I say upset, and that's, like, in, like, sports terms almost, but like, yeah, so, yeah, this, I voted for Train Dreams for cinematography, and that's because I thought it genuinely deserved it. They used a lot of natural light, a lot of really good parts about that made the movie what it is. And I guess for some reason Sinners won it, which is very surprising. Like, I know that they used some very interesting camera rigs for Sinners. I heard about that, so that is kind of interesting to hear. Hey, you chose to opt out, so
At least for this part, but it's on commercial now.
you're on commercial.
I am on commercial. Guys, fund my movie. Go to thescaldstone.com/donate. That's SKALDSTONE. Thescaldstone.com/donate. Fund my first ever movie, please. So I can one day go to the Oscars.
How much money you got so far?
And only validate my career through trophies of people from folks that I don't know or have ever met or will ever love, at least on an intimate level. But at least I could say Isaac William Joseph Lingelbach is a Academy Award
It seems like
winner.
the one for Best Original Song is up right now.
Best Original Song. I'll be right back.
So I guess I'll keep recording while he goes and gets something for that. You know. That was fast. All right. Who was it?
What do you think?
Let's
Best
see.
original song. What do
Train
you
Dreams from Train Dreams.
think? No.
Golden from Cape.
Oh,
Cod.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The
Everyone
world would have
called-
erupted, sir.
Yeah, everyone called that.
All right, so I think all that's left is the significant ones. And so
Yeah.
I think we'll leave
So-
that for the last chunk. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We've got directing, actor in leading role, actress in the leading role,
And
and
Best Picture.
All right.
Those are all the big ones,
Big
baby.
one. The big ones.
So we'll be right back.
Yes.
All right, so this is the final stretch of the actual
Get your feet off
Oscars
the
night.
couch. This isn't your furniture.
My feet are not on
be respectful.
anything.
Be respectful.
My legs are on things. So, we have officially hit the final
Let's see
stretch
how long you can keep it.
of the Oscars. And I am proud to say that I hit 5 for 5 for the major
I need to mark them.
ones.
Keep talking.
We just watched who got it for Best Actress, Best Actor, Best Picture, obviously, and Best Director, and what was the other one? 5 for 5, right? Shoot. What was it?
There's only 4.
Oh, the 4 okay. 4 for 4?
Yeah.
Man, woman, picture, director. Okay. Yeah. I guess. Okay. Well, I went 4 for 4. Jordan, what you go for? How many out of 4?
I think I was 2 for 4. Yeah. 'Cause
2 for 4? Who'd you pick for best director?
I went with Chloe Zhao for Hamnet.
Chloe Chow.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
And Paul Thomas Anderson got it.
Yep.
So everyone knows that means one battle after another got Best Picture.
Yes.
Much to my dismay. Do not think. If I'm being honest, Begonia probably deserves it more, in my opinion.
You hate Begonia.
I know.
What is going on?
But for the artistic choice
You are all over
of
the
Begonia,
place.
like, I just thought One Battle After Another was a very nothing burger movie.
What?
Like, no one cares. I don't care.
I loved that movie, bro.
Like, it wasn't bad by any means. That's why I gave it a 60-something.
Nana wanted Leo to get it for best actor. But of course, that went to Michael B. Jordan. And Lock of the Century, Jessie Buckley for Hamnet gets Best Actress.
I am very happy with that.
I'm happy with that too.
That's who I voted for sure, and that's who I think deserved
That's who
it.
it should have been.
And, like, God, oh, she did such a great performance in that
Yeah.
movie.
Yep. Yep. For at least the major ones, everybody who should have gotten it, got it.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's good.
I mean, everybody who should have gotten it got it tonight, okay? I have no bias. Congratulations to all who won the Oscars. It's going to be all over the headlines that Marty Supreme did not get a single Oscar tonight. That's pretty notable, walking away from that.
Yeah.
Weapons got an Oscar and Marty Supreme did not.
Yep.
F1 got an Oscar and Marty Supreme did not. Marcellus is in shambles, probably. But
Marcellus said that Michael B. Jordan deserved that, though. And he did. He really did.
he was on the upswing because, you know, the PR that Marty Supreme built brick by brick, they burned it down.
I still don't even know why. Like,
There's a few
I don't know
things.
anything about that.
There's a couple things.
So what's your grand total for how many you got right?
Oh, I don't know.
We'll count them.
At least 14.
1,
Let me go
2,
get mine.
3. Is it right there? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 11.
You got 11?
Yeah.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what's up, guys? What's that? Absolutely.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm gonna sit over here, and you ladies could take
I mean,
this
if you
spot.
want, I can
Would you like to join, sir? Okay, cool. We actually have a designated watching chair over there. You can move it if you desire. Nice to see you guys again. And older sister, nice to meet you guys. So sorry I don't remember y'all's names, but yeah, have at it.
Wow.
Okay, so sorry. Obviously, that's changed out. I'm totally ready. But I'm glad that you guys were super eager to jump back onto the podcast.
Yes.
What are y'all's names again?
I'm Francis, or Frank.
Okay.
Alina.
Alina.
Well, hello, Francis and Alina.
Yeah. Third time in a row, Francis.
Oh, both of us.
And me,
Yes.
You were there for the first year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I don't know why. I feel like I met someone in the second year. That was part of your clique.
Probably Connor. Yeah.
No, Connor. Bestow upon these Oscars.
Oh my God.
Congratulations.
Slightly bigger from last year.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're upgrading.
I have mine on display in my bathroom.
That's great. That's great. I love that.
So we were actually in the middle of counting our ballots, seeing how far we got. Did you guys do a ballot?
We did.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you guys been keeping track? I got one of these,
I did not keep
and I've been
track.
very loosely keeping track, but it's okay. But yeah, welcome to the podcast, Alina and Francis, for the third year in a row. Very happy to have you guys. There's a lot of traditions rooted in this event now, and you guys are part of it. So, cool. What was like the biggest surprise for you guys with these awards tonight? Are you guys really? I mean, I guess on a scale of like 1 to 10, how are you guys like really into it? Or you guys just like watch it because you just like coming out and enjoying the time?
I
right?
definitely, I tried to see as many as I could.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, on the level of commitment, I'd probably say like 7.
7. Cool.
Yeah.
I am in the last semester of my degree, so I didn't have as much time to watch as many movies.
Perfect.
But I love having the chance to dress up and come hang out with people who also like movies.
Yeah.
And I really liked a lot of the movies. I'm kind of sad that Train Dreams didn't get as much.
Yes.
I really like
that
Train
was sad for
Dreams.
me.
You said you're sad that Train Dreams, you said?
I'm sad that they didn't really get much.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
understand. It wasn't for everybody.
There's
Yeah.
like a stigma with like Netflix movies, obviously.
For sure.
But funny enough, I think the most beautiful movies out of all the best pictures were the Netflix movies between that and Frankenstein, you know?
Frankenstein, yeah.
Did you guys... So you probably caught Frankenstein, right?
I did. And
Okay.
I was surprised by how many they won. I think all of them were deserved, but I was surprised by how
Absolutely.
many they won.
Yeah. And did you catch Frankenstein?
I did, yes.
Okay, cool. I mean, I guess the Netflix ones are definitely easier to catch, for
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, did you guys have picks for Best Picture?
I think I had
I think
Sinners.
I think I wrote on the one I turned in. I wrote One Battle After Another.
All right.
So
It was good.
I really.
It's not
liked
that
it.
I didn't like it. I would have loved to see Sinners win, though.
Okay.
I loved Sinners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, do you ladies have any hot takes about tonight? You know, about anything, unpopular opinions, like, oh my gosh, why did they win? Or oh my gosh, they should have won, stuff like that. I don't know.
I'll say it. I didn't like seeing Adrian Brody again.
didn't-
I got beef with that man.
You didn't like what?
Adrian Brody.
Adrian
making
Brody.
any appearance at
But
all.
just
yeah.
go away.
Okay.
That was one of the things that made me the most angry last year. Not to bring it up. Not to.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Dead horse,
Sorry,
but-
I'm unfamiliar with Adrian Brody. What's that about?
He won Best Actor last year
Okay.
and just kind of gave a lot of people the ick about it, I think.
Because they were making jokes
Oh.
about how he did a really, really long speech, and he was basically just
It felt very self-serving.
yeah.
You mean the brutalist guy?
yeah.
Sorry, I don't know his name. Sorry. Okay.
Oh,
No,
no,
it's
it's
all-
okay.
it's all good.
That's okay.
I envy you.
Yep.
I actually know him from. I know him from King Kong in like 2009.
Okay,
so
yeah.
yeah.
I don't from the village.
Yeah, he was in the village.
Otherwise, anyway, I don't know. I don't know who else I. Oh, okay. Not that it's a hot take, but I think that Who else was up? Oh, Benicio del Toro. I think that
Yeah.
he should have won Best Supporting Actor. Not that Sean Penn didn't do a good job. He did a great job.
Yeah.
He was funny. He was scary. But I love Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
You know, I've talked about it with some friends where they did that in the movie, and then the most satisfying unfolding of the rug
Very Wes Anderson.
on top of it, you know? He is definitely a very lovable character in that film, given there's so much character info you get out of him without demanding a lot of plot from him, right? Just like what's going on in the background with him. But I don't know. Hopping onto the podcast, is there anything in particular you ladies wanted to just speak on, whether it be opinion or question or anything like that, or, you know?
I mean, when you were saying or asking earlier about what we might have been upset about, I wish Train Dreams got more recognition.
Same.
I really
Yeah.
like.
Did they get any? I'm trying to think. No? Dang.
And I really, like, out of all of them, I cried during Sinners. I'm a big crier. I cried during Sinners for sure, but I cried a lot during Train Dream. It was very much like I think my Letterboxd review was literally just Life is Beautiful, because it was very much like a realizing that you should enjoy life, and even if you have grief and stuff, life is beautiful.
Yeah, the slice of life type of movie. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of slice of life. I like it when I know where things are going or things are going in a certain direction. But, you know, funny enough, I was watching it at home. I'm like, you know, I think this is the kind of movie my dad would like. And
I think probably that's true for us too.
And then I finished it, and I was like, I can't show him this. This would mess him up, actually. It's a very emotionally provoking movie, you know, especially with, like, the narration at the end. You were just like, Granier did not know his parents and had no immediate heirs. And I'm like, dang, this guy was just like a string in time. Like, wow, you know? But, yeah, very beautiful ending out of that one. It might be one of those things where it's just like it's going to be niche and the people who know it love it. And, you know, some movies are beautifully that. And it could be y'all's Oscar winner, you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But, yeah, earlier we were talking to the Calebs about, you know, movies staying relevant after the Oscars anyways. And, yeah, there's just some of these that, you know, they're gonna withstand the test of time anyways. Like, Sinners people are gonna love Sinners for a long time. I think
almost rewatched it last night. We were talking about rewatching it, but we didn't.
it's a good one. It's a good one. One of our co-hosts, he's not here tonight. He became a father like 3 days ago.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, right.
Congratulations!
Crazy.
Exciting.
Like literally 3 days ago.
Wow.
But yeah, he does not like Sinners.
Really?
He calls it a bottle episode. He's like, it all happens in one place, really. But you know, he kind of makes a point, but I still like it, and I was reminded of why I liked it so much tonight. But I don't know. I guess. Sorry, I would totally have better questions if I was like less exhausted.
Well,
at
we
this
also
point.
waited until like
that's
when
totally,
you guys are done.
We kept
so.
No, it's
remembering
okay.
in the middle of commercial breaks. Oh, we should go out there. Let's do that at
We'll
the
do it
next
at the
one.
next
And then it
one.
would be in the and we're like we want like more than just a minute or two.
Yeah.
Like so we were
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Caleb and Caleb, they kind of came over, and they love talking movies. We talked for about 30 minutes. We definitely missed a
gosh.
couple announcements, but Jordan, he had a pretty spontaneous system of just leaving, checking the TV, and then coming back and saying who won. But I'm really glad that you guys made the time to come on. Definitely this year, and compared to previous years, way less guests, I guess. Maybe it was the setup. This year feels a little bit more casual. I don't know why.
It was when I pulled up with our cousin is here for the first time this year, and that was really. We all love movies, and so it was really big that she could be here this year.
Yeah.
She didn't want to be on the podcast, which is okay, but we love her and we're glad that she's here.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when we were driving up, I saw people going inside, and I was like, I think we're gonna be overdressed again, because I feel like every year we've kind of gone a little crazy with it.
I remember you guys because of how you guys dress. Don't
Yes.
change a thing.
Okay.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome.
I don't think we could if we tried.
No.
Every year it's a big ordeal.
It's an event.
Next year, I'll try to match y'all's energy. I had damn near a Hawaiian
a
shirt
cape,
on.
so- the cape is.
What's
crazy.
up?
Yeah.
When I talk about this event to people, I tell them it's an excuse to dress up and dress really fancy.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I encourage stuff
We
like
love
that.
that.
I mean, I
And
got
that's why
suit
we
ties.
also love this. Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dress in your best, I always say with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Connor's looking damn fine over here today. Yes, sir. That's not a clip-on. That's right. Yeah. Heck yeah. Love that. But yeah, goodness. I mean, so out of the best pictures, understanding that you guys didn't see all of them, which ones have you seen then? I guess I'll go
I
down
think it
the.
would- Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. Just go down the list.
I'll go down
It'll
the
be
list.
easier, yeah.
Begonia.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, nice. F1.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
In IMAX.
You said what?
In IMAX.
Okay. You know that's a pretty good one to see in IMAX. To be honest,
It was
very
okay.
pretty movie. So Frankenstein, yes. Hamnet.
No. I really wanted to see that one, but I
Okay.
was always too tired.
What's up?
If you said you're a crier, you're gonna cry for that one.
That's what my cousin said.
I think
that-
that's why you avoid it.
Yeah.
you probably go cry at least 3 times in 3 different
And
times.
that's what
parts
our
of the movie.
cousin. I think she said that she cried through
Two-thirds of the
of
movie.
it. So
It's very raw.
yeah,
I will admit.
I'll have to be in a better mental state.
One battle.
Oh
Yep.
Oh yeah. I did skip Marty Supreme. I was getting there. Marty Supreme.
Yes.
yeah. Yes, Marty Supreme.
Okay.
We did.
That's one of the 2 that I didn't see.
Okay. So, The Secret Agent.
I
We
did
did
not.
not see that one either.
That's okay.
That's kind of what Clara said also.
Our cousin watched it.
Yes.
Sentimental Value.
I really, really, really wanted to
That's
see
one
it.
that I'm also scared to watch.
You ought to see that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anybody has daddy issues or daughter issues, it's a good one to watch. You might cry at that one too. I almost did actually.
I believe it.
Legit, I saw it here like last month. There were parts that made me go, like physically, like, oh my god, like legit.
Oh,
As
no.
an adult man, I was covering my mouth like a little girl. It was crazy. But Sinners, obviously, right? And then Train Dreams. You guys been
Yes.
talking about that. So, you guys saw most of them then.
Yeah.
My personal favorite, like my heart one, Begonia. What did you guys think of Begonia?
I saw that one on my birthday.
Congrats.
Yeah, I really, really liked it. That one, I guess, I really, really liked the score for that one, and I'm kind of surprised it didn't win.
I was not a fan of Begonia, but the music, the soundtrack.
It was.
It was a good movie. It definitely wasn't my favorite, but it was a fun twist, and like Emma was great, Jesse was great. It was great all
Absolutely.
around.
I think, watching all of these, I asked because this is like the first year I actually made sure I watched all of them, right? Each time I was like, what makes this Oscar level? And I think what makes Begonia Oscar level is the dialogue, because there was some really sophisticated back and forth between Jesse Plemons and Emma Stone, and I just really liked that with how it emphasized their character. Emma Stone, super sophisticated, right? And then Jesse Plemons is like self-taught sophisticated, so you can kind of tell the dissonance there, but that's why I liked it so much. But
Yeah.
you guys have probably already said it, but what makes you guys love Train Dreams so much?
For me, cinematography for sure is one of the
Cinematography was
big
great.
things. I really like just like all of the interactions he has with people, and like I don't know. I don't know. It was a very beautiful movie to me, is what a lot of it is. I really like the music in it too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. When I heard that there was 0 artificial lighting for the cinematography of Train Dreams, I was like, whoa.
Wow.
I
That's
didn't even know
impressive.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
That's
All
crazy.
natural light, or it was either like candlelight or sunlight. That's the
Wow.
entire lighting of the
That's
entire
awesome.
film, right?
Now I'm even more mad.
Right.
See, there was something that kind of annoyed me watching Train Dreams, I will admit. so many freaking lens flares, dog. Like,
Oh, I do
love a
remember
good,
that.
I love a good lens flare, but like every time we're sawing the
Right.
tree, it's like, it's pretty, but like, whoa, that's excessive. I don't know. I got to do a recount at
Take a
watching
shot
it
every
again,
time
right?
there's a lens flare.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, you won't get through the first 30 minutes. Tell you what. But yeah, is there any lasting comments, questions, or anything like that?
Keep going to the movies.
Yes.
Ooh, what was that?
Keep going to the movies.
Keep going to the movies. That's a good statement, because I'll tell you what, I love Conan O'Brien. He ought to do this until he dies.
I love Conan. Yeah.
Because, like, I love a lot of the stances he made, which is, like, anti-AI and
Yeah.
going to the films, and some of the third thing that I can't really recall right now because I'm tired, but yeah. So this has been Francis and Alina.
Yes.
Alina, isn't that like a playable character on Mortal Kombat or something? No? Alina just sounds
other
like
places.
a strong name.
I think
Alina. Like, I just...
Russian.
it's
Oh.
Russian, yeah.
It's Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, it was a pleasure to have you guys on for the third year in a row. This is like one of my favorite days of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Not because of just the Oscars, but just like this event in and of itself is quite unique. But yeah, typically as a send off, you guys want to, I mean, are you guys like, do you have any plugs that you want to make saying where people can find you or anything like that? I don't know. You guys don't give
I'm not an
influencer
influencer,
vibes.
no.
I'm not an influencer either. I
No.
stream on Twitch sometimes, but I haven't in months because I've been doing school. So
Yeah, yeah. Congrats on your schooling. You're almost done.
Thank
and
you.
Are you in college?
No, I
She's
just
working
work
hard.
full time. I
Hey,
have been for a while
that's
now.
that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
No judgment here, you know. But yeah, thanks guys for
yeah,
being
thank you
on.
so much. And thank you for our.
Yes,
our
of course,
Oscars.
of
Yes.
course. We like making up accolades for why you guys won it. So let's just say best dressed. Boom.
As
I'm
we
good
should.
with that.
Best
How's
dressed. Yeah.
How's that?
But this is the awkward part where I tell you to leave. But yeah.
Understood.
Yeah. Our editor will fix the transitions.
Beautiful.
But yeah, thanks guys. Oh, of course, yeah. It's a pleasure to have you guys always. See you next year probably.
Yes.
So, going back to me counting my ballot.
Yes,
I don't have
do
a
it.
pen. Oh, there's a pen right there. So I'm gonna fill in the last ones. Jordan, say something funny.
Something funny, you know. That's always just a great thing to say, you know. Just straight up something funny, you know. I do think that Train Dreams absolutely should have won cinematography. Like I fully believe that, and I almost want to say like. I guess I didn't see Marty Supreme. Was the cinematography in that actually like good?
So the way Marcellus and I reviewed it, it's kind of funny how that movie exists because it, I think, takes place in the 50s, right?
I have no
But
idea.
it's got 70s music or 80s music, and then the aesthetic was like 90s Nike, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah, like you could put the table tennis shots on like a 90s Nike poster, like Just Do It, you know, with like the orange and the forest green and all that stuff. And, you know, it was definitely honing a vintage look in the right way. But like, there wasn't like a ton of parts where it's like, whoa, look at that, you know? It's just, it was a very well lived in world.
Okay.
And
I don't
so-
think you can really chuck that up to cinematography though.
Yeah, no.
So
No. But honestly, it does not really surprise me that Marty Supreme won 0. I mean, in the vague statement that they won 0, it is maybe a little bit surprising. It's like, oh, they didn't get 1, but like when you really weigh it towards any of the other ones that actually won, it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I'd like to think that maybe Marty Supreme is a really good third place for a lot of these, where, you know, they could be like that all-around performer where a lot of things are really good, but it was like a master of none, you know? But let me count mine. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I could have got 15 if I listened to myself.
Which one was that?
For the writing, both the writing categories. So yeah. So I think I got 13 or 14. I think I'm starting to think I miscounted on this last column, but it doesn't matter. I'm in the double digits for my first year of trying to do these things, and makes me happy. You got 9?
I got 11.
You got 11. 9, 11. Cool. You got 11, and I got 13. So we probably got a lot of the same ones right.
Oh yeah, we definitely did. Like, we both got original screenplay right, because that was the only one you did get right, right?
Original screenplay?
Yeah.
No, the screenplay ones that I went 0 for 2 with the screenplay ones.
I thought you said you got one.
If I went with my brain instead of my heart for the screenplay ones, I would have gone 2 for 2.
Okay.
Because like I checked Begonia for adapted, and I'm like, One Battle is like the best movie, right? And then I looked at Sentimental Value, and I'm like, I loved the writing there, but then it's like they've been talking about all year about how original Sinners was, so it's like, you know, Sinners is like the poster child of original stories of 2025, and so it's like I get it, but not hashtag not my president, you know.
So you didn't vote for Sinners for original screenplay?
No, I did not.
Really?
No,
Okay.
I picked Sentimental Value. I stand by how awesome Sentimental Value was.
Okay. I didn't think it was that great, but you know.
I mean,
just
it's
standard.
it's
traditional.
everything else in the movie. Oh, I got 13.
Nice.
How about you guys?
I didn't count. Oh, I should actually count. I did better than her.
I got about 95%.
95%. Wow, that's an A plus
I got 11.
or an A.
1,
I did.
2, 3,
No one's counting.
4, 5. I'm counting. 6,
Oh.
7,
I just did.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh wow.
14 right. Yeah.
Well, this guy did better than both of us. How about that?
Well, I did.
Yeah,
I
worse
didn't do very
I
good.
got 15 bucks. So,
Hey.
I did too.
No, I did your counting.
Did you guys enjoy yourselves?
We did.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, that's all that matters, right?
Yes.
Is it picking up our responses?
Maybe not. I don't know. It's probably gonna be one of those background, coherent, but you gotta listen closely.
Did you
kinda
guys
goes-
win an Oscar tonight?
No. In
Oh.
our hearts we did.
Almost.
Yeah.
Well, now you have.
Oh my God. I would like to thank the
Oh,
Academy
you got it.
Yeah.
for this tiny golden man.
Oh my goodness, where's your camera?
Yeah, yeah, you could show it right there. Bam.
Curls in the van.
Girls in the van. got a
Walking
little
away with
Oscar.
tiny Oscars.
There you go.
Honorable mentions. They
At,
There you
at
go.
some point, it'll be larger than this.
And one day. Yeah.
One
One
day.
day it'll be heavy. Oh
One
my
battle
God.
at a time.
Only one person.
Wait, was that right? What is that?
It's right in our hearts.
the hell out.
Wait,
Yeah.
After another. There we go. Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's right. It just matters if it's confident, and you were confident.
I was confident
There you
as
go.
hell.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'll help you out. There you go.
Oh my God, I'm struggling. Wow. Oh my God, you saved me.
Uh,
That's what I'm here for.
absolutely.
What's the podcast called?
Too Many Words podcast.
You want a sticker?
We're on
I
Spotify,
always have
Google, and
too
Apple Podcasts.
To be
Too
honest
many
with you.
words is probably should have been the title of ours.
That's true, actually.
Hell yeah. Too
Yeah.
many words. All
Too
right.
many words. I
Yeah.
always say too many words when I should. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we ramble.
Thank you.
Hey, so do we. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
It's the greatest award that I've ever gotten. Besides,
I'd just like to thank Too Many Words.
too many words.
This is a high honor.
It is. It is. It really is.
It's been a long time coming, but we're here.
We're the best award givers, honestly.
Yeah.
We
So
are-
far,
well,
Yeah.
I am, but he's not.
I'm here.
But
Yeah.
he's not.
Yeah, your guys' awards are for best jewelry.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
Best jewelry.
Got that one for the
Yeah.
the only jewelry I'm wearing she gave me.
That's true.
All right. The earrings are cool too.
Oh, thank
So-
you.
I
Okay,
did not
this was
give
me.
you that.
This was me.
All
there
you?
you go.
Yeah.
Good job. You did it.
Excellent.
Got paint.
You did that yourself.
I appreciate
You're
it.
still it.
Am I still F?
I don't know if you guys like what we do in the shadows, but
Oh,
I've seen the movie.
I love Taika.
A movie is
I love Taika Waititi.
okay.
Really?
Yeah, the director.
Really?
It was sad when it was gone. Still didn't even watch the movie.
It's good.
No, it just says, myself. Do it by myself.
Have a good one, guys. It's good talking.
Bye-bye.
All right. Where were we?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. But yeah, unfortunate. Train Dreams and Marty Supreme got nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, Marty Supreme, they have a cult following, that's for sure. Already, you know.
Honestly, it seems like Train Dreams might too.
Yeah, there's some people that are real
Girls like-
passionate about Train Dreams. Surprisingly.
I mean, it was a great movie. I didn't think it was like, top tier, but like it was definitely a movie that Jordan liked. What were we looking at? Oh, I guess they won.
They bid it over me. Those
Should have bid again.
take their Oscars away.
Should have bid again.
I did bid again. He must have bid again.
Should have bid again.
Yeah, I gotta go see if my horror movie one is still up for grabs.
How many did you bid on?
3.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Jordan, do you want to close this out?
Yeah, I'll close this out.
All right. Plug the film and the podcast.
Obviously, Isaac's trying to make the movie. Following the Buzzards. Check that out. It'll be coming out 2028 or 9. I don't really remember, to be honest with you. But donate to the film. Get your name in the credits and be part of something big. That movie's gonna go places. It really is. Like, seriously, it's gonna be great. But yeah, this has been another episode of the Too Many Words podcast. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. I really hope that you have been on this amazing journey. I guess it's not really an episode, is it? It's a bonus, But yeah, this was, I was not on the team of people that wanted to make this an episode. I wanted to keep doing the live stream. I think the live stream is very fun, very engaging. But, Isaac was adamant on this being an episode, so that's where we're at. Thank you for checking us out. Thank you for being part of this, and thank you to the people who were on the episode, the Calebs and the 2 girls here, and the other 2 people that were just here. It was great fun having you. Great fun being here. I dedicate this podcast episode out to Train Dreams because that was the movie that deserved at least something that got nothing. So, I guess Isaac's not gonna dedicate. 1, 2, 3. Amen.